Okay, I think we'll make a start if that's okay. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our demonstration of vLearn. My name is Beverly Scarf, and I'm one of the business development managers here at NOCN Group. vLearn is our innovative virtual learning environment that supports your organisation's unique needs and brings virtual on-demand learning to life. vLearn has been created in partnership with Olive Group, a global education technology organisation. The technical expertise that Olive Group bring supports our commitment to create innovative solutions which support our customers in the digital post-COVID world. I'll now hand over to Olive Group to show you more. And following the demonstration, there'll be an opportunity for any questions. Thank you.
Thanks, Beverly. Hi, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this presentation on vLearn. So my name is Josh Blake. I'm one of the directors of Olive, and what we're going to do is just kind of take you through what vLearn actually is, why, obviously Beverly just explained there why we created it, and what it does for you and your business, through qualifications, etc., with in partnership with NOCN. So, like Beverly was just saying there, vLearn, virtual learning environment, brings learning to life. vLearn has been created with us, and we're a global education technology partner to a lot of organisations, and we're also one of the top 5 independent software vendors for Microsoft. So what we're going to focus on today is you as an administrator, your tutors, and then what it also brings to your learners as well. So we're going to go through kind of the tutor support material that includes assessment papers, guidance, marking schemes. What we've done is actually, as of the end of this month, we're getting rid of the My NOCN. So all of the new updated documentation and everything else that's available is all through vLearn, and we'll take you through a demonstration of where that sits and how that operates. We'll also give you a demonstration of the digital content, the maximised courses, the custom learning materials that have been developed in partnership with NOCN and ourselves. Also the way you can use vLearn to create your own courses within the actual product itself and use those to link out to all your learners. We'll also then demonstrate our Microsoft Teams application, where learners basically there's 2 ways of operating: through a URL, through the actual vLearn website, or actually through Microsoft Teams integration directly, so sign on through there. So I'm just going to hand over to Alfred, who's going to give you a demonstration on the key elements of vLearn.
Thank you, Josh.
Welcome, mate.
Great. Good afternoon, everyone. So like Josh mentioned, today we will be taking a look at vLearn in more detail, and we will be going through different user states, starting off with the admin side, and then we'll take a look at the learner side, and finally how you will be able to access vLearn using the Olive VLE app, which is on the Microsoft Teams App Store. So I'm going to share my screen now and take you through the platform. Hi, sorry about that. Is my screen visible?
Yep, we can see Beverly fine there, mate. Yeah, you're back on that.
Thanks, Josh. Yeah, all right, great. So this is the landing page for vLearn, and for the centers that have already received logins, this is where you would sign in. Currently, as you can see, this has been branded to NOCN, and you can change the logo, you can change the banner, and you can have it in line with the branding of your own center. So we have the white labeling option there. You can go to the sign-in page to sign in with the login credentials that you have received. I'm sorry, I seem to be having a bit of internet issues. Just give me one moment.
Isn't technology wonderful when it works right? Let's say refresh, do a refresh on that, Alfred.
Yeah, it should be fine now, Josh.
Yeah, brilliant, mate.
Great. So sorry about that, folks. So this is the login page, and using the login credentials that you've received, this is where you would log in from to access the dashboard from an admin side. Here you can find all of the links to key functions on the platform. On the right side, there is a Get Started tab that you can use to get yourself familiarized with the admin panel. So starting off with the dashboard section. There is a knowledge base where you can access interactive user guides, how-tos, and support. So this is where you would find all of the articles and guide videos with all of the user states. So as an admin, you would be able to go through this, and this will help you access all of the functions on the platform, like how to manage learners. When you go into each topic, you will find all of the instructions along with screenshots of the platform that can help you navigate. If you do not find what you're looking on here, there is an option to submit a request, and our team will get in touch regarding the query that you have. Going back to the dashboard, we have instant messaging and notifications on the platform, so you can communicate with your learners within the platform, and your tutors can also communicate with the learners using this function. There's notifications, so anytime a learner submits an assignment or a test within a particular course, you would be notified of this in the notification section. You can manage your dashboard by selecting preferred widgets. We have different widgets like the event calendar, upcoming live classes section, the course section, the messaging section, the latest assignment submission, and latest test submission section. So whatever you require as an admin, you can select those, and only those will be visible on the dashboard. You can also rearrange all of the widgets within the dashboard by clicking and dragging the arrows. So you can use this to arrange it according to your preference. Next, we're going to take a look at creating facilitators. So using this function, you can add all of your team members onto the platform. There are 5 pre-built user states as standard. There's admin, there's sub-admin, there's tutors, there's institute admin, and content editors. You can also create custom facilitators and give them special permissions while creating these specific roles. So for instance, if you just wish to give them the permission to view what's on the platform, this can be done. You can also give permissions to add, edit, or delete. Once a role has been created, this role will show on the dropdown for the facilitator type when creating a new facilitator. So you can go to the facilitator section, click on Add Facilitator, enter in the name, the email address. You can enter in a password or generate one using this Generate Password button. Choose what role they require, and then make sure you check Send an email to Facilitator. When this is done, they will receive a registration email from the system, which they can complete and get onto the platform. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the document repository where we have all of the updated tutor materials and resources. So this would be on the left-hand side tab. You can go to the document section. Here you would be able to see all of the specific subject sector area folders that your center has been approved for. For each folder, you have the following options. There is a favorite section. So for the documents that you require access regularly, these can be bookmarked, and clicking on the favorite button will add this folder in the favorite section. You can also share these folders to other users using the share option. And in the settings section, you can add and remove folder access to users. So all you have to do to share a folder is click on the share button beside the folder, type in the name of the user to whom the folder needs to be shared. With the share button ticked, the assigned user can then share this to other members within the organization. So we have 2 separate views for these folders. On your instance of vLearn, you would see the subject sector areas that you are approved for. For example, if we go into construction planning and the built environment, you will find these have been categorized into subfolders. Going into building and construction, you can see the different topics that you can find resources for. So if I go into bricklaying, we have different folders for the center documents, the resources for entry 3, for level 1, level 2. And if I go into bricklaying level 1, this will show me the different folders that contain teaching and learning resources, the tutor guides, the practical workbooks, which are coming soon, the mock practice assessments, and the live assessments. When I go into the folder, I can see all of the resources for this particular topic. Again, using the favorite button, I can get this added to the bookmarks section. As an admin, you can share this to other users or other team members that you have set up onto the system. You can choose the type of access and also the additional permission to share it with other users if required. Once this is done, you can click on the share button and this will be shared with your team members who have been added onto the platform. You can also use the download button to use these documents offline. There's also a search function here. Using the search bar, you can search for specific resources that you're looking for a particular topic. You can enter in those details and all the documents pertaining to that topic will be displayed in the document section. Next, we're going to take a look at the courses. There are quite a few Maximizer courses and also courses that have been developed for specific qualifications, which will be preloaded onto your system according to the subject sector areas that you're approved for. Apart from these, you can also create your own courses. To create courses, you can click on the Create New Course button, enter the name for the course, then select course content to access the course builder. The platform has the ability to edit or add content which is created elsewhere, and you can do this dependent on the settings. So here you can click on Create New Course, give this a specific name for the course that you're creating. I'm just going to type in sample course for now. Hit Create, and this will take you to the courses section where there are steps or instructions as to how you can add certain contents to this course, the settings for this particular course, who you can assign as a facilitator, and finally, once all of this is done, you can activate the course and then enroll your learners. On the left-hand side, if you go into the course content section, this will take you to the course builder. And on the right side, there is a tutorial that will take you through the different functions of this course builder. This has extensive features to support the creation of a learning journey, and this tutorial will showcase these features. Starting off with the preview content option, while adding different kinds of content using this course builder, you will be able to preview the content in the course player. You can upload different files from your local storage on the platform as course content. So these include MP4 videos, MP3s, documents, presentations, PDFs, and Excel sheets. You can add all of these into different sections and create a lesson plan. You can schedule live sessions for learners enrolled to this course using Microsoft Teams. Learners will also get notifications in the events panel. The platform has the ability to create tests, quizzes, and exams with single choice, multiple choice, fill in the blanks, and subjective type questions. So using these tools, you can create your own tests, quizzes, and exams and have them as part of the courses that you create. You can create assignments for learners and stipulate deadlines for submission. You can create HTML content as course materials. If you have any e-learning content in the form of SCORM files, these can be uploaded directly into the course as zip files. There's a section where you can stream YouTube and Vimeo videos within the course, so you can add links from these websites for any helpful learning videos and then have them stream within the course player. There's a survey section where you can create custom feedback forms and collect feedback from learners regarding the course and/or tutors. And finally, you have the import content option. So using this, you can import content from any of the pre-built courses into any of the sections. So if you are creating a course for your learners, you can import any of the content from the Maximizer courses that are on there into any of these sections. A couple more features that the Course Builder has. One is rule-based content dripping. So here you can create rules and logic for content availability. So you can have courses specific to a number of days or enrollments and by date. You also have the ability to set rules for course and or module completion. So you can create rules which make sure that the learner completes all modules of a particular section before moving on to the next section. So they wouldn't be able to skip through any of the modules that you have created. There's also the support files option where support files can be uploaded. Multiple file types can be added to course content and can be downloaded by the learners and saved for offline use. There are different types of file formats that you can upload. There's MP4s, AVI, FLV, documents, presentations, PDFs. These can all be downloaded by the learner for offline use. So that's an overview of the course builder that is on the platform. Now I'm going back to the dashboard. Next, we're going to take a look at how to add learners onto the platform. So in the learner management section, you can create learners, bulk upload learners, and export learner details via CSV file. You can utilize the filtering option to filter learners. There is extensive functionality to support with learner management, which includes instant messaging and custom notifications, add or remove from the courses and system, and feedback on submitted work. Activating and deactivating learners. So you can activate and deactivate learners according to the time that they have spending on the platform. So for instance, if you only need a learner to be on the platform for 2 months, you can deactivate them after they're done with the courses that you have enrolled them to. So all of their records will stay in the system, but they will not be an active learner on the platform. So to add a new learner, you can click on the Add New Learner button, enter the learner's full name, their email address, their phone number. You can enter in a password or use the Generate Password option. You can choose the branch and then check the box for sending an email to the learner. So the learner will receive a registration email, which they can complete and get onto the platform. You also have the option to bulk upload learners using the CSV file that's on the platform. You can fill in the learner details in the document format. You can do this for a maximum of 1,000 learners. Once you've filled all of the learner details, you can upload the CSV file back to the system, and this will send an email to all of the learners in that document, and they will receive the registration emails. Going back to the dashboard. Next, we're going to take a look at the reporting functionality. So you can generate various reports using the platform once your learners have been enrolled to different courses. You can create custom reports. You can access real-time data, and you can download all of these via CSV file. You can access the following reports: course, test, and assignment reports, course preview reports, tutor performance reports, log activity reports, and consolidated course reports. You can also provide grade and feedback for the learner on submitted assignments. Learner assignments can be viewed and actioned via the dashboard. For instance, if I go into log activity report here as an admin, I will be able to see all of the activity on the platform of the different users that have been added, and all of these can be exported in the form of a CSV file using the export option. You can also track learner progress and access real-time data once you've enrolled learners. So you can track learner progress for each course by selecting the course and clicking on the learners section, and you will be able to see the learners, and you can use the progress bar to see how far along they have progressed in these courses. So I can go into a particular course, go to the learner section, and this will show me the progress of all the learners on this particular course. So that's an overview from an admin side. What I'm going to do now is log in from the learner side. So once you've added a learner, this is what they would be logging into. Before they begin their learning, we recommend that they take a short tour around the platform, and this can be accessed anytime by clicking on Platform Guide on the bottom right of the screen. If your learners have any technical questions, they can contact us at vLearn@olivegroup.io. We do have a support team that can help with any queries on the system. Starting off with the dashboard, the learner can find all of the courses that have been assigned to their account here. This is a demo account, so there are quite a lot of courses in this section. However, only the courses that you enroll the learners to will be visible under the courses section. In the upcoming events section, the learner can find all of their live sessions, virtual classroom, and upcoming events. So as you can see, the learner can see all of the upcoming assignments and assessments and what the submission date for those are. And they can directly jump into any of these from the upcoming event section. There's a knowledge base where the learner can access interactive user guides, how-tos, and support. So the learner can click on Help Center and they will be taken to this section. There's also a newsfeed section. So from an admin or tutor side, you can add different kinds of posts. So if you wish to convey any information to the learner, you can use the newsfeed option, and this will be visible on the learner dashboard. So now I have clicked on a particular course which has been created by a center. So to just show you an example of what that would look like, there is a curriculum section where the learner can see what exactly is included in this particular course. So they can see the videos, the different types of quizzes. There's a Q&A section, there's a report section, and there's a test section and an announcement section. To start learning, the learner can click on this particular button, and this will take them to the course player. Within the virtual learning environment, the course may have the following features, which include video content, quizzes, assignments, and downloads. The learner can navigate the course with the next and previous buttons, and to ask a question regarding the course, they can use the Ask button. Online tests and quizzes, the learner can access multiple choice or free-form text tests or quizzes. On the right side, they can see the total number of questions answered and unanswered. They may have the ability to navigate and to view the time allocated. At the end of the quiz or test, they will be provided immediate results, or the answers can be submitted to the tutor for review. So this is an example of how you can create different types of online tests and quizzes, and this is the view for the learner. Similarly, we have the assignment section where the learner can submit assignments as documents, images, or by typing on the text box. Once they've completed the work, they can click on the Submit button, and this will be shared with the tutor for that particular course. Downloads. Documents can be hosted within the course player. The learner can click on the Download button to save an offline version. So here, as you can see, different videos have been added to this course. There is also the quiz section, which the learner can access. They can click on Start Test, and then the question paper will be downloaded within the platform. They can select the different answers. And click Submit. They can see the score, how many they got correct, incorrect, and they can also view a detailed report for this particular quiz. So that's an overview from the learner side. So what I've shown you right now is the URL version of both the admin and the learner side. The learners can also access the same platform through an application on the Microsoft Teams Store. To do this, they can go on the App Store, which is on Microsoft Teams. If they have a Microsoft account, they would be able to go here. All they have to do is search for the Olive VLE and add this to the Teams environment. Using the credentials that they have been provided, once you add them as a system, they can use those to log in to the platform. Starting off with the Get Started page, here there's a video training, and there are app tours as to how to navigate vLearn using the Microsoft Teams app. In the home section, they can see all of the updates on the news feed. They can see all the courses that they've been enrolled to, and they can see all of the upcoming live sessions. And if they go into the courses section, they can see all the total progress of the courses that they've enrolled in, the enrollment summary, the courses nearing completion, and they can jump back into any of these courses from the Teams application. So if I go into GDPR HR Professionals, this will take me to the course player, and I can access this course within Teams. For more details on how your learners can access vLearn through the Teams application, we do have very detailed deployment guides, which we can share across, and then your learners will be able to use those to get onto the platform. So with that, we've come to the end of the presentation, and now happy to take any questions.